Hello guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Sorry it's been quite a few days, like 6 days. Normally it's only three days roughly before I upload. But I'm waiting for the final big finish to come before I can do a collection update, and it says tomorrow will be the last day it would arrive, on Wednesday. So I was hoping they would come preferably Saturday so I could have made that video up and uploaded it, but it didn't. So I'm making this video, uploading this one, and that one will be probably maybe uploaded Friday or Saturday or something. Anyway, this video is the top 3 Cyberman stories. So yeah, my number 1 you probably would predict based on previous videos and all that sort of stuff if you're a loyal subscriber and have actually viewed other videos. But anyway, let's get into it with number 3. So, number 3 is Rose's departure. Which, I'm going to say this first, Rose isn't one of my favourite companions of all time. It's not even my favourite 10th Doctor companion, I don't think. From off the top of my head, I'd have to think about it carefully. But I like her departure. Because for modern series, it's just nice to see the Cybermen and the Daleks, two of the Doctor's most formidable villains and most intimidating villains. They're sort of the cover of the show half the time. Every season, it's either the Cybermen or the Daleks, or both. Really. So they're both the cover of the series. And just what you think of when you think of Doctor Who mostly, more than the Doctor, because he changes face, you're not going to think of a person as much, unless you're a proper fan, really. If you're just a random person, you still know what a Dalek and Cyberman look like. Just so this is slightly more nostalgic. And I remember ages ago, this is probably the first Doctor Who story I ever saw was Army of Ghosts. So that's sort of nostalgia value. Because I remember when they used to put the small ones where they only put one part of it in the sun, and they did that with the odd episode, put them in the sun so you could get them free. Got to have the Army of Ghosts, and because it had a cliffhanger and stuff, I got really annoyed not being able to see the second part until years after, until I actually got into Doctor Who. So yeah, I have a lot to thank this episode for. But anyway, it's got the Daleks Cybermen in it, it's got Mickey in, Dr. Rose, Jackie's in it, Jake's in it, Pete Tyler's in it. Literally everything's in it. Get to see the Daleks and Cybermen fighting, even though the Cybermen are fighting with sort of the people of Torchwood. And also this story sort of created the Torchwood spin-off. So yeah, which I think it'll be built on more in this big finish audio with Yvonne, which I haven't gotten quite to that one yet because I've ordered only the first one. But yeah, but I think they build that up on that. And yeah, well, I hope they do at least. This one is just the Cybermen fighting the Daleks. What more should I say? It's a Cyberman story. So yeah, that's number 3. Okay, for number 2. Now I've given modern series enough praise with just one on this list, which is more than I'll do on most of the list, like the Dalek one, which I may do next, like I've done with the Master. How many modern ones I don't think on the Master's list. So yeah, the last 2 are just classics, and this one, as you can probably see by now, is Tomb of the Cybermen. That's right. This one is a second Doctor story, and this is my favourite second Doctor story. I think this is better than the War Games, because I just think the War Games were slightly too long. So this is my favourite, even 60 story in general, because I prefer this to all of Hartnell's era. Honestly. Yeah, this because just when they came out of the tomb, that is just a really creepy scene. And just you know that the people are working against the Doctor, but you don't know when they will reveal themselves. Always entices you. This episode did. It enticed me from the very start. As soon as someone died trying to open the door, it made you want to see the rest, because people was actually dying. Some people died, which is what I like in some episodes. Just the fact that the Doctor doesn't get through everything without a single casualty. Because that very rarely would happen in a real life war and stuff. You can get through a war without a casualty. So that just makes it seem slightly more realistic. And honestly, I think the voices were a lot creepier back then in the 60s. And this Cyberman actually was probably one of the creepiest designs of them. Before I actually watched this episode, I thought this design looked bad. I didn't like the design. But after watching the episode, I love this design now. So yeah, probably in my top 5 favourite Cyberman designs. Which probably isn't actually many more than that. I haven't probably worked out. But yeah. So, this is number 2. It's 2 of the Cybermen. Next for number 1. Now it's time for number 1, which you could have predicted probably before this video. But this is the departure of Adric. One of my favourite companions of any Doctor, really. Because he was an intellectual equal. And he died trying to save the Earth and just trying to use his intelligence and stuff. But he got the answer, but the Cyberman just blew up, just shot the machines, so we couldn't have done that. But yeah, it's just an amazing departure, I think, for Adric. Because I don't like the fact that the Cyber Leader was saying excellent. So that gave him a slight bit too much emotion, I feel. But that's the only negative I have from this entire episode. Just the Cyber Leader had too much emotion. Everything else I think was done flawlessly. From the argument at the beginning, which sort of impacted the end, which made him more impactful because the Doctor had an argument before. Just made it that much more emotional. So yeah, this was an amazing episode. I mean, what more can I say? If you haven't seen Earthshock, go out and watch it now. It's my favourite episode of all time. So yeah, and it also gives us in continuity for Doctor Who, reason for the extinction of the dinosaurs. I mean, that should just be reason enough for you to watch this. So yeah, that was number 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed my top 3 Cybermen stories. If you want me to do this with like Dalek stories, like maybe Silurian stories, rank the Autumn stories, any villain that's had 3 or more stories, just leave it in the comments. Or I can do a review on a specific episode, just leave that in the comments. Any video ideas? And yeah, be sure to read them all, because I really don't get any, so I will read them all. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. So, bye guys, see you in my next video. Bye.